at the top left of Oceanborn, we do have our blue Terran player Clem, not actually playing for Millennium but for Liquid. And on the bottom right, we do have his teammate Skillous, actually playing for Team Liquid as well. So let's see, those two, they're actually practicing quite a bit with each other. Skillous is mainly living in the Netherlands and living at the Team Liquid headquarters there in the Netherlands. And Clem is going there quite a fair bit as well. So whenever they're together, they're actually practicing a lot as well with each other. Custom games. And Skillous definitely had a big jump in his level of play in the recent, let's say, 2 years. And kind of really coming on as one of those guys who might just be able to take one of the top spots in Europe. But this year it's been a little bit tough for him again. Seeming like he has some unnecessary losses and not been performing as well as he wanted to. But we'll see. Alright, Reaper expand here from Clem. Oh, it's actually gonna be a factory setup. Make a factory, gonna throw it down, and we do get 2 off gas there. Gonna be a factory expand. Maybe a 1-1-1 setup into the expand. We're gonna see when the command set actually comes down. Clem has been liking in TVP recently more tech focused openings. I get to tech first and then go into the extra income, into the extra economy. It allows you to do some poking and prodding in the early games. It allows for some earlier timings, follow-up timing attacks. And we'll see how Skillous is gonna fare against this. Clem is trying to bait the Adept into a fight here right now. Already evacuating. Good positioning here by Skillous. There we go. Before the star point we do actually see and the extra command center here, and Clem is gonna find some information at least. He's gonna scout the Twilight Council. So that's a good follow-up scout. You see, okay, there's no Stargate, there's no Robo shenanigans. It's gonna be a standard Twilight, most likely gonna go Blink. Gonna be probably a standard starter to the game here. Oh, catching the Adept, that's a blunder. That's a blunder. He breaks the lock-on, but it's still gonna be killed off here. It's a nice pick-off. And actually, this is kind of... Skillous needs to be careful now. He only put on like 10 damage on the Cyclone. That's basically all he achieved for that one Adept. Now he has 4 Stalkers. It's gonna be enough to push back this force, but there is actually reinforcements in here. 2 Cyclones now. 6 Marines, a Reaper. I think you can just kill these 4 Stalkers. There is a shield battery though, but we might just need to see an overcharge. Already losing 1 Stalker, and he's just gonna go ahead and kill the shield battery. No overcharge for you guys. No, needs to micro that Cyclone. It's not gonna find the pick up there. And it's gonna actually, these 2 reinforcing Stalkers might just be enough. He should kill that last Stalker. Yeah, there we go. And he's gonna get maybe 1 more probe here. Actually is, yeah. It's just gonna fly out of the map vision. Wow, maybe 1 more there. Not gonna find the last one. But of course, he did not lose the game here. Skillous that is. And it's not like Clem was ahead by a ton. He basically sacrifices his technical early game army for 7 probes and 3 Stalkers. And the Adept and the shield battery, which is nice. Definitely, it's good stuff. But it's not like he's like God right now and can just do whatever he wants to. He still needs to defend the counter pressure here from Skillous, and he's gonna have a tough time because he sacrificed so many units. And that's why he's trying to distract with a Liberator. Trying to force some units home. And if not, at least get some mining time out of this. That's what he's gonna get here. I love it. Skillous actually re-saturating only the patches on the outside there. But yeah, there we go. Coming in, blinking on top. Is gonna get a tank. Almost gonna get a Raven there. Was a little bit late on the trigger. Oh, maybe he can still kill the Raven. Oh, okay, he's not gonna get it. In the end, he loses a lot of Stalkers. He was a little bit unnecessarily aggressive, it feels like, with those. Now he needs to kill this Liberator here. Still a good position for the Liberator. Sitting there nice and tight. If he can get the Raven, it would be nice. Getting anything would be cool. He's gonna get a couple of SCVs here, not really finding too much, to be honest. Liberator still sitting here. Finally, his dog is coming in and get that off his lawn. He's actually gonna lose a Stalker, maybe. Not the best decision to blink in. Oh my god, and he cannot recall anymore. He's gonna lose this as well. Oh my god, that was so expensive. Oh. Oh. He just lost 11 Stalkers. He just lost 11 Stalkers there. He has only 3 right now. I mean, look at the army. If Clem just goes now, he's just gonna overrun him. There's nothing, there's no production, there's 2 gates. Skillous is like super dead. If Clem just grabs everything and every worker and just goes across the map, he's just gonna force Skillous out of the game. He even loses another Stalker. There's nothing for a Protoss player. He's so volatile right now. He's completely gambling on his gateways being up in time, his charge being there in time, and him just whopping in like 3 rounds of Zealots and crushing everything that comes from Clem. But literally, after Clem kills that prism, like, grab everything, walk across the map, you win the game. It's a simple A move. Because you don't give your opponent time to bring in anything from that. I mean, workers against workers, right? But you have way more army. It's 3 Stalkers against a freaking whole bunch of tanks and Marines and Marauders. Man, that was definitely a missed opportunity there for Clem. I mean, he's still most likely gonna accomplish something with this army. Not sure if I agree with this position. There is no gas taken, actually. So this is not gonna achieve anything at all. I'm gonna say, alright, let's take out your gas. Oh, you don't have it. I guess I'm not then. He's gonna kill a gateway, but already done its job. He already has 1 full round of Zealot. Already has some Immortals remade. 3 exactly. He kind of really found his way back into this game fast there, Skillous that is. His gamble took off kind of beautifully here. I mean, remember, we were sitting at 1 Observer and 3 Stalkers. And even if you join, and 2 gates, right? Alright, let's imagine you walk across the map, right? Imagine, alright, you have, let's be very generous. Let's say he has an Immortal about to pop and 1 pops exactly at the time when your army arrives. So he has 2 Immortals. He has 3 Stalkers. Let's say, alright, he managed to get 2 weapon rounds. Is that 3, 5, 7 Stalkers? You still lose the game. Guardian Shield. Try to save the army there on the retreat. He's gonna lose again some of those Stalkers maybe if he's not careful. Gonna move in there, 1 force field's not gonna do the trick. Oh, an anti-armor missile on all of these Immortals, that's a good one actually. On the Zealots would have been more helpful, to be honest though, but Immortals is good too. Zealots are now here on the bottom for the flank. We need to be careful as Clem. I think he can take this fight any day. Gonna find the prism as well. He should try to go back and engage that one. And he's not gonna do so. The prism is gonna stay alive. Oh, we even have Widow Mines below these tanks there. Lovely, covering these tanks completely. Making Skillous misread that battle here. 1 tank was staying alive so long, but these Immortals, man, they're kind of starting to be the backbone he was looking for. Another drop into the natural here. It's gonna find a pylon, a couple of probes, not that much actually. Speed battery trying to get killed off here. 1 more Widow Mine is gonna fire, get another Zealot. And Clem is gonna stay around and just fight here for a while. He's Gonna push again into the 4th base, but there's no 4th base. His own CC is about to get finished here. Ghosts are already in production, and finally we go. We're gonna get all of these marauders here into position to pick off all the immortals. Shield battery is not gonna save you. Finally Clem does confirm the kill. Wow, it was definitely like he had a timing window where he could have just overrun Skillous literally with like grab everything and then just go ahead and completely kill him. Alright. Going to map number 2 here. Gonna be 1-0 for Clem. Skillous definitely wants to bring this back. It's gonna be Arky 1. Not sure, I'm pretty... Well, I guess Clem is the higher seed, so he had the first map pick there. And Skillous, this is gonna be the one wants to be more comfortable on, I guess. See if he can make something happen here against our French Terran player. Alright. Oops. And it's 1-0. In the bottom left we do have Skillous, and the top right it is Clem, who's up 1-0 with his Ice Bear. Let's see if this is gonna be double gas again. Kind of curious to see. Clem kind of likes this. Yeah, there we go again. Double gas. So he likes this technical approach to the game here. Skillous? Wow, we're gonna do something crazy, aren't we? Let's see. This might be a proxy robo. This angle can also be a proxy Stargate. But yeah, might also not be any proxy at all. This is an interesting scouting pattern. There might be something going on mind game wise, that there is some proxy positions from Clem with the barracks. Definitely an interesting scouting pattern. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, Clement there with the SCV. Oh. Is he gonna get it back home now? And Reaper's about to pop, so keeps it alive. Depot's gonna be delayed a little bit. Just gonna make a reactor. And Probe is going back into that north corner. Northwest. By the way, guys, if you haven't yet, please make sure to follow me also on YouTube. Every little support goes a long way there. Thank you all for watching and tuning in so far tonight. Again, thank you to Musti and Foxer for the 2 raids. Really appreciate it. And as well, Ling Ling for the hours and XD Threat for the subs. Alright, so we do have the probe coming back here from the interesting scouting position. He's gonna find everything he wants to and everything he's looking for. And he will also see the starport here most likely. He's gonna lose a probe though. Probe is gonna get the first kill here. And no, this is a CC now. CC before the starport again. And he's not gonna see it. He won't confirm. Does not confirm the CC. Of course, if it would be a starport, it would already be like starting to build here. So you kind of confirm, oh, there's no starport, but it's not. You don't know if it's maybe proxied. Can be proxy. Reaper gets one more worker there, and it's gonna fall down into the pit of whatever this is here. Pit behind the base. Skillous sees that Cyclone with the Observer. Good for him. He's gonna pull back the Adapt immediately. Does not want to overcommit that unit. And a bunker. Okay, so playing very defensive this time. Clem, that is. Going into his second barracks here before his starport. And finally the confirmation on the third base here. Skillous knows, alright, I can poke out a little bit, I can be aggressive a little bit. Oh, he's gonna lose the Observer though. Beautiful snipe here by Clem. That means no high ground vision. Needs to pull that one. And a 3 barracks follow up here. Very interesting stuff. So completely skipping out on that Stargate. There are some 2 base kind of bunker pushes you can do. But he's going into a double NG bay here, so it's not going to be the case. It's just going to be late medevacs. Hello, Panther Shoes. Hope you're all doing well tonight. There we go, stop on the way here, reactor as well. Cyclone's just sitting there, trying to find any observer he can. And Skillous also is just gonna go ahead to take his third base. He's gonna mine on this and open this up and probably go into a very fast fourth base behind this. Already gonna finish up Blink here and is gonna start his first Colossus as well. Gonna try to intercept this base a little bit, try to delay it a tiny bit, but it's not gonna work out too much. Gonna check for upgrades here right now. Like, alright, what are you actually up to? What's your upgrade status? And he's gonna see there's no +1. So he's gonna commit to the base? I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, tank. You can just go here and siege it, right? Be a tank. Now he needs to go back. There we go. Alright, extra barracks coming down now here. Going up to 5 barracks. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. No more tanks, seems. You have 2. And the second forge on the way for Skillous. Fourth base also just starting up. A little bit later than I anticipated, to be honest, but let's see where he's gonna take it. I feel though there's gonna be a big strike from Clem happening very soon when he's gonna get the first few medevacs out. He's sitting at 2 now. When he goes up to 4 medevacs, it's gonna be probably a push. Gonna commit and take as many of these stalkers as he can. It was a great defensive play here. our Terran, and there we go. Medevac 2 and 4 are starting. This is when you're gonna start to do things as Terran. And the armory a little bit late here, unfortunately. It's not gonna be perfectly lined up for those upgrades. Clem did just check them. Now, there we go. He's immediately gonna finish it. We'll get it started here. Ghost Academy also get it started, halfway done at this point. One Marine here. Trying to find any information he can. He's gonna find the base actually. Oh, he's even gonna use another stim to keep on sprinting. He's gonna try to shoot a probe, but it was defended. So Clem now pushing out. I want to say he has his first ghost already with him, but it seems like they're just gonna reinforce. Maybe he can catch him out of position here a little bit. It's still a difficult angle to push through, and now the Colossus are completely ravaging the army there from the Terran player. Oh my god, that's not where you want to be. Oh! Burning down there. Burning in hell. He gets a Colossus, sacrifices a lot of bio though. It feels like it was a trade. Maybe a bit better for Clem because of... Well, you only have 3 Colossus anyways, but it's like a lot of his firepower did get reduced there. And he's been a lot more careful now. Right, rotating now down here to try and take a good position on the gold base. Remember, he still has those tanks from the early game. You can set him up on the low ground here to hit that gold base. It's gonna set him up in a way that he can hit the minerals there. He's actually gonna shoot this, open up these rocks. I'm not sure about this actually. It feels like it just gives Skillous another angle to come in with the Zealots. And he has a setup of Zealots over here. Oh, he's actually going to cancel that warband. Almost. He has 1. The tanks are moving in now to try and hit the base here. The siege tank, such a lovely unit. And the prism is gonna get picked off again by Vikings. All hail Mapu, Lord of Toenails. Yes, I have quite the collection. Let's go ahead though. Zealots are charging in here to try and counter these siege tanks. But it feels like a lot of them got killed by the Widow Mines, and now the bio is the problem. Oh, getting 2 ghosts there is beautiful with that 1 disruptor hit there. In the end though, can he still stand his ground? Skillous is... kind of beef got completely reset from the army. He only has his AoE still there. And one of the Colossus is just gonna fall. The second one's gonna pop in a second there. Just when the Zealots are about to reinforce this army. And now it just looks so bad. The army looks so small here. It's so tiny. There was 2 Colossus earlier. Remember, they're still there with all of these Zealots. It's a completely different looking game. Just gonna drop the base for now. And needs to keep on retreating here. Even gonna lose an observer to an EMP. Wow, and Clem is just gonna fall back. Maybe not, we're gonna see. Gonna rotate a little bit back now. He's gonna run into a disruptor, though. Good hit here by Skillous with the last second split there by Clem. And yeah, you need to be careful. Disruptors are never to be underestimated. As I say that, a beautiful hit here is gonna catch 3 of these units. But not enough. It's not a Colossus. It's not keep on shooting at those guys. Zealots being stuck behind of all these Stalkers here. Oh, that was a great Nova though. 7 kills. That was a great one, this one here. Wow, that was good. You see, one more attempt here is not gonna find anything. But this army is small now, so you need to pull back here as Clem. There is a ton of reinforcements. If you can join this, it's such a great army again. But he needs to not lose this part of the army here. There's the cycle inside. It's kind of crazy. 2 kills. There we go. It's gonna snipe that one. And reinforcements have arrived here. Oh, some good Nova microing here actually. Kind of need to do that against Clem. You need to Nova micro. It's gonna maybe get 1 disruptor. No, this is gonna get kept safe here. But it feels like this army is just getting smaller and smaller by Skillous, and Clem's army is just not really dying. I mean, it's very low on health now, so he needs to be careful, and he only has 2 medivacs. The other 2 medivacs are actually rotating into a different area, and is mostly Marauders at this point, so Zealots are becoming more and more strong here. It's like 1 Marine and 1 Ghost, and the rest is Marauders. Oh, nice pickup there. Gonna save some of those units, but Disruptors are accumulating in numbers that are not healthy. Clem needs to join up his army again. He needs to go into Liberators. He already has +2 finished here. He's gonna try to snipe as many as he can, but he's gonna lose some of his bio here. Nice flank coming in from the right side. He's gonna try to kill off as many of these gateway units as he can. Another flank coming in here. Needs to be careful though. Disruptors are moving in for some shots. Oh, can he snipe all of them? He's gonna get snipe 1. The other one is gonna connect. And now things are looking, well, grim still for the Protoss. It feels like Clem might just have enough to reset the disruptor count here. Still has some units in the north, killing off the last gateway units. Skillous is trying to make something happen with a counterattack here in the main base of Clem with the Warp Prism, but it already got killed off. He's gonna not lose the armory as well, and Clem is just gonna take the game. There we go, GG, well played, great game by Clem.